Initially, the tail gunner's position was a formidable defense. Luftwaffe fighter pilots preferred to attack from the rear, but the twin 50-caliber machine guns of a B-17, combined with fire from other bombers in the formation, made this approach a suicide run. The tail gunners were brutally effective, and the Germans knew it. But the Luftwaffe was not a static force. They were masters of adaptation. German engineers studied the wreckage of downed bombers, analyzing their weaknesses. They calculated that it took at least 20 20mm cannon shells fired from the rear to bring down a B-17. Their best fighters only carried enough ammunition for a few such attacks. They needed a better way. They found it by attacking from the front. The head-on attack was a terrifyingly effective tactic. The closing speed between a German fighter and an American bomber was over 500 miles per hour. This gave the bomber's gunners, and the tail gunner none at all, only a half second to react and fire. The B-17 had far fewer guns facing forward, and its armor was weakest in the nose. A German pilot could destroy a bomber with just 4 or 5 cannon hits from the front. This tactical shift turned the air war into a slaughter, but it did not make the tail gunner's job any safer. In fact, it made it worse. Luftwaffe pilots still had to form up behind the bombers before launching their attacks. And for them, the tail gunner was the first and most obvious threat to be eliminated. He was the eyes of the bomber, the man who would sound the alarm. Taking him out first was standard procedure. His lonely perch became a magnet for enemy fire. The casualty rates were horrific. A 1944 study of the 8th Air Force revealed that tail gunners suffered one of the highest casualty rates on the aircraft, with 17.3% killed in action. For much of 1943, only 1 in 4 bomber crewmen could expect to survive their 25-mission tour. The men knew the odds. They were flying suicide missions, and the man in the tail was in the deadliest seat of all.